Good morning. Welcome to 49ers in 5, your daily update on everything happening with the team that you need to know. I am Rob Stats Guerrera. Today is Tuesday, May 14th, 2024. Here's what's happening with your San Francisco 49ers. Another quarterback has gotten the bag, and it should make Brock Purdy a very happy man. That quarterback, according to ESPN's Adam Schefter, is Jared Goff, who got a 4-year deal from the Detroit Lions worth $212 million with $170 million guaranteed. The annual average of $53 million would put Goff behind only Joe Burrow's $55 million per year on the list of highest paid quarterbacks. Now, look, we don't know the full details yet, right? We always get the big numbers first, and then we find out the nitty gritty later. So we'll see. But Brock Purdy should be pretty happy. Despite just a year and a half of as a starting quarterback, Brock has already taken his team to just as many conference championship games as Jared Goff and just as many Super Bowls as Jared Goff. And he beat Jared Goff in the NFC Championship game this past season by overcoming the biggest deficit in the history of that contest. Brock is going to get paid, obviously, but I think his baseline just went way up because there's no way he's going to take less than Jared Goff. So he's got to be looking at this like, hey, guess what? Things are good for Brock Purdy right now. Life is good. And we may be having this conversation a few more times because Trevor Lawrence is going to get a new deal. Dak Prescott is going to get a new deal. Jordan Love could possibly get a new deal. Tua Tagovailoa. Other guys are going to sign before Brock is even eligible to sign a new deal. So that number is only going up and up and up. And number 13 is and should be a very happy man. We always give you one thing to read, one thing to watch, and one thing you might have missed. One thing to read on this Tuesday, Matt Barrows had a sit-down interview with Tariq Ahmad, the Niners Director of Player Personnel, and he got intel on why San Francisco made every single pick they made in the draft. It's really good stuff. If you want to read it, click the link in the description of this episode. One thing to watch. Does George Kittle know something we don't? Kittle had an interesting photo on his Instagram account. It's a picture of he and Aaron Rodgers on the field at Lambeau, and covering Rodgers' hand warmer, since he was with the Packers at the time, is a Jets logo. Could that be a hint as to who the 49ers have in week 1 in 2024? We will find out tomorrow night. One thing you may have missed, Niners had a little bit of a scouting department shuffle yesterday. They promoted National Scout Josh Williams to Director of Scouting and Football Operations. He's been with the 49ers for 12 years. He's had a variety of roles and titles, and he could potentially take over for John Lynch one day down the road. Meanwhile, Niners scouting assistant Jack Quagliarello is following new Commanders GM Adam Peters to Washington as a pro scout. That's a wrap on today's 49ers in 5. Please rate, review, and follow the Gold Standard Podcast Network. Like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And please click the bell so you get notified every time we go live, which is every single weekday for you. I'm Rob Stats Guerrera. Enjoy your Tuesday, everyone. We'll talk later today.